Welcome back. News just coming in. Curfew has been imposed in various parts of Srinagar. The curfew comes ahead of the separatist call for a march towards Jamia Masjid in Srinagar. Fareed is now joining us to get us all the latest from Srinagar. Fareed, now yet again it's going to be a curfew-like situation in Srinagar. Firstly, tell us, what are you seeing around? What is really happening there right now?
Well, yes, you're right. Curfew has been reimposed across the Kashmir Valley in all the 10 districts on a day when the separatists have called for Jamia Masjid march, calling upon the people to move from various areas and assemble in Jamia Masjid in Srinagar. Now, taking absolutely no chances, authorities have imposed curfew. Yesterday, while there was a relaxation in curfew in most of the areas, but then we also saw a lot of violence. Around 35 people were injured in these clashes. So there was no surprise this morning when these loudspeaker-mounted vehicles of the J&K police went into various areas and announced curfew, urging upon the people to stay indoors. Means the authorities are taking absolutely no chances. Today is a very crucial day. From the last many days, while there has been violence, but fortunately we've seen no fresh killing from the security forces. So they want to build upon that. The violence continues, but being a Friday, already there is an apprehension of law and order trouble, and to add to that, you have a separatist call. So the curfew has been imposed. Valley remains tense. Violence is continuing, and that is something that, of course, is acting as a huge factor in these restrictions. The separatists at the same time have also extended the shutdown call till Sunday, so that means that these restrictions may very well continue and tomorrow as well, though there is a chance that there will be fewer areas in curfew tomorrow. But yesterday, a very crucial day on the law and order front, and that's why tough curfew restrictions imposed across the Kashmir Valley.
Right, and also the protest march that has been called by the separatists. For the viewers, give us more details, and how is the authority there, security forces, government planning to be more cautious, especially after the kind of confessions that we've seen from the Pakistan side coming in almost every single day?
Well, authorities, there is a clear direction to the security forces to exercise maximum restraint. There has been a lot of hue and cry about the use of pellet guns. In fact, yesterday the J&K minister went on record saying that they're already finding various other ways of crowd control. But yes, pellet guns have caused a lot of havoc. Hundreds of people have been injured because of that. So that is also one thing that is being considered. But on the law and order front, yes, orders of maximum restraint have gone around, but at the same time, more reinforcements of the police and CRPF have been positioned or sent to sensitive locations across the Kashmir Valley. South Kashmir, of course, continues to be tense, though there has been violence. But as I said, it is a killing that really acts as a fuel to the fire. That fortunately has not happened. If you take a look of the last 5-6 days, there has been violence, but fortunately no one has been killed. So the authorities basically want to build up on that, although there will be violence, but they want to ensure that no more loss of life happens, because that really makes this whole affair a vicious cycle. So they don't want that to happen. So there are other restrictions that are also already in place, like mobile telephone services have been restored, but internet still continues to be shut down. To add to that, prepaid mobile services are also not working. So all these measures are still in place, but it is a Friday. Every Friday there is already, in fact, even before this disturbance happened, there is the issue of law and order trouble every Friday. So this Friday has an added issue with this separatist call of Jamia Masjid march, so clearly forcing the authorities to impose these blanket restrictions across the Kashmir Valley, tough curfew restrictions, and will be interesting to see how the day pans out. If there is no more major incident of violence, then maybe things may get better as the time progresses. But yes, no doubt there is still tension across the Kashmir Valley. Uneasy calm in a way, but that keeps on getting shattered due to this violence that happens sporadically.